Cancers, hi my loves, and thanks for coming through. You could have been anywhere, but you decided to come and take this trip on ascendstar ship, and for that, I appreciate you. If this is your first time coming through, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Star, your tarot reading, meditation, and tarot teaching spiritual life coach. And these are going to be your readings for the month of March. We know that the universe does not have a time, right? So this could resonate anytime throughout March, anytime we have this energetic line up again, or anytime, you know, you're watching the video and it relates. So take what resonates and leave what does not. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. For all personal readings, you can reach out to me at any of my outlets that will be listed below. If you are the cross watcher, welcome, welcome, welcome. The Cancer in your life is going to be so happy because you know what's going on with them, and you might even be able to tell them a thing or two about themselves, right? So with no further ado, let's go ahead and get into this reading, right? All right, so speaking of decks, let's go ahead and get that out of the way. I know a lot of you like to actually see the decks that are being used. So for this nice little colorful card here, our, you know, it starts some inspiration. We have Spirit Junkie. I love the deck because that exact reason. Like, it's spiritual messages that speak just truth, just general things, you know, kind of feeds into the energy of what's going on in the overall reading. This is your traditional Rider Tarot deck. It was gifted to me by someone. With this deck, I only use major arcanas and aces, which I think is pretty cool. Just to like focus in on the energy as well. Y'all know I like to focus in on the energy. In the past couple of months, I've been using the Ancestors deck, but this time my actual Ancestors deck wanted to come out. It's the deck that I used in order to speak with spirit, and that is the Hoodoo Tarot. I love, love, love this deck. I don't usually like to share it, but they told me to bring them out, and when spirit speaks, I have to be obedient. So you're getting a piece, a real piece of me and the ancestors today, okay? All right, so for real now, let's go ahead and go into the reading, all right? So you guys are actually coming in here with the Hierophant card, and what's crazy is as the Hierophant, you know, as I begin speaking about the Hierophant card, Smokey Norfield's I Need You Now actually comes on. Like, the Hierophant is a very, very spiritually inclined card, right? Like, I don't know if anybody else sees it when you look at the card, but you definitely should. It's almost like this man is like a priest, or he's someone of royalty, and he's actually teaching others, right? So this symbol, like on his hand, oh, I'm just all over the place. So this right here is actually means that he is getting like messages, like, you know, from spirit, like messages from the universe. That's what that symbol actually means on his hand, right? And it's like right now you're in a place, Cancer, where you may be going through a whole lot of changes right now. Things in your life are are realigning. You know what I'm saying? Some of you may call it change, some of you may call it chaos. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have a lot to do with relationships, but then it could also have a lot to do with business. Like, some of you may actually be at a point in life where you need to seek some type of counseling or some type of help, or re-educate yourself on what it is that you think you know, right? Because this is the card where worldly knowledge meets spirit, right? Like what is your spiritual background like? Like, are you actually believing and trusting in spirit to get to the next places that you need to go? Some of you may actually be dealing with courts. Some of you could actually be dealing with lawyers. Spirit is saying open your crown chakra, though. Be open to the spiritual help and the spiritual intuition when it actually comes through. Spirit is saying that some things, everything can't be figured out in books, right? Some things you can't educate yourself on. Some things you have to be able to trust spirit and go along with the flow, right? This, I can forgive people quickly, release my resentment, and set myself free. I think we did a reading previously, Cancer, and I was picking up on this energy where there's a lot of things from your past that you actually hold on to, a lot of grudges that you hold on to, things that you're not, you know, that you're not really ready to release. And spirit is coming in to say, hey, it's time for you to release and let those things go, right? So you have this 7 of Sticks here. With this 7 of Sticks here, like, I feel like you have a lot of walls up. Like you're always you're always on defense mode, or maybe you always feel like people are coming in to attack you. I feel like some of you are actually not really showing your true self, your true face, or who it is that you really are. There's a part of yourself that you keep hidden secret. Because when I look at this, it's like some of you, it's like looking like you are, like clearly that's a man, but he has an alligator head on. So it's like he is always ready to fight, always ready to stand his ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you always in fight mode, Cancer? Why do you always feel under attack, or like you have to defend who it is that you are? You don't have to. You don't have to keep yourself in a cage. I don't know why, but I'm really like, this is clearly the 7 of Sticks, but I'm really getting like a 8 of Swords like energy, like feeling trapped. But it's like you're trapped in your own cycle. You're trapped in, why do you do it? Who do you allow to help you, like spiritually? Do you have a spiritual foundation in your life? Because I feel like you're a fighter and you're defending yourself, but some of the things that you're fighting and defending yourself for aren't even things that you actually hold dear to yourself. Like, it's like you're fighting for an image. Like, and it's like people around you are really looking like, why? Like, why are you this way? And it's like you're just not able to understand why they're looking at you like, why? Right? But it's really some things that it's time for you to, like, let go. This 5 of Knives. So I'm getting this energy with this 5 of Knives, like, I feel like you should be careful what you say and how you say it. Like that I used to be in church and they used to call it like the pink tornado. Your tongue, you know what I'm saying? Like you mess around and you speak the wrong thing and you say the wrong thing and whew, there it goes. Like, you know, like your words can cut so deep. Or maybe it was someone else's words that cut you so deep and you weren't able to let go. But now it's like you can actually mend this conflict. Like you shouldn't have to defend yourself for the way you think or the way you feel, and no one else should have to do that either. Right? Like, everybody is entitled to their thoughts, their feelings, their ideals, and the things that they want to do. Like, if you have been battling, like, this is the end of it. If there's some type of evil that's in your life, somebody that keeps saying things to you, say what you got to say to them and move on. Because when you hold on to these things, it resonates in your body, in the way that you think, in the way that you feel, in the way that you operate overall. So don't be manipulated, as well as don't be manipulative, right? Manipulative. Okay? Like, don't be out here trying to get the one up on people. If somebody did something to you, it's not your place. It's not your place to seek revenge. I hear spirit saying, hurt people hurt people. Somebody hurt you, you hurt somebody, and now there's like this tick for tat going thing on. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. You don't got time for it either. It's time to compromise. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody might have hurt your feelings, you hurt somebody else's feelings. But don't self-sabotage it. You know what I'm saying? Like we all gonna have haters. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be a troublemaker somewhere around, but you have to rise above that. When you know, when you know better, you do better. Like maybe some people are even attacking you because they see that they really not on your level. Like, you in the spotlight. And the more you try to fight what it is that they're saying, it's kind of like if you feed into what it is that they're trying to do, you're going to show up exactly as the person that they're trying to paint you as. And that's not who you are. So you have to be able to pick your battles wisely. Like, don't allow anybody to defeat you. Mentally, physically, spiritually, don't allow anybody to defeat you or come in your world like they're going to control everything that's going on, because I know you're not going to let that happen, right, Cancer? Right? So we have Dr. Grant. That's the Hermit card in the traditional deck. You know what it is that you need to do in order to move forward. Like, sometimes you may just have to be alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's possible for you to interact with people and not actually take on their emotions or feel like you have to be a part of what they have going on. Go out and spend time in nature. It's starting to warm up a little bit, you know. Go and look at the trees and the flowers and the things as they grow. You know what I'm saying? Just things that you can't actually, things that no one have control over but universe, right? Get in contact with nature. Go plant a tree for that matter. Like, let your phone go sometimes. Like, if you are, maybe it's time for you to like take a break from Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of that. Maybe it's time for you to take a break from that. Listen to your inner voice, meditate, trust spirit. Know that spirit has your back and is gonna see you through this. And if you can't see your way through, then it's time to get counseling. It's time to get help. Like, it's okay to get help. It's okay to say that you actually need help. Trust your intuition. You may be learning a lot of different things right now. You know, you may be revealing things to yourself that you didn't even know. Encourage yourself. Believe in yourself. And forgive people. You know, I don't know why, but I hear, forgive them for they know not what they do. Right? So I definitely hope that made sense, that it resonates to you, Cancer. If it did, please go ahead, like, subscribe, hit that bell. You could have been anywhere, but you decided to come and spend your most valuable currency with me, which is your time. And once again, I am grateful and you are appreciated. Cancer, go be great.